Hello, everybody. It's John, and today is the last day of August. At least that's when I'm recording this. I do intend to get this up today. And I wanted to give you an update about the progress of Eon Blade. So, one of the first investments that we made right after the Kickstarter succeeded was in something called a RAID drive. It's like a stack of like 5 hard drives. Altogether, they amount to 100 terabytes, 100,000 gigabytes. The purpose of this thing is that you can sort of gang groups of them together. So, like I can select the top 2 drives and have them, duplicate each other automatically. So there's like an automatic backup. So in case one of them fails, the other one we'll have everything backed up. And I could do that with 3 of them or all of them if I wanted. I've also done a number of simple upgrades to the camera rig, things that we learned on the last shoot when we did the proof of concept for Eon Blade. But all very minor. I'm trying to keep the cost down very low because we pretty much have everything we need. I'm just doing a few things to make things a little bit easier based on our last experience. Last weekend, Sonia flew up here and spent the weekend doing a script breakdown and helping us to come up with a tentative schedule and script boards and all of this kind of thing, breaking out all the actors that need to be in certain places on certain days, and all of the equipment and props and locations that we'll need. And this is like a super important part of pre-production because there's a lot that you cannot do before you've figured some of this stuff out. And it does sort of solve some of the abstraction of a large project. You can sort of see it better in your mind. Tentatively, we think we're going to be filming for around 2 weeks in spring of 2025. Evil Ted Smith has already started building a litany of props. One of the things I'm most excited about, Jitney wears these big heavy boots, they have metal parts on them and everything, and Ted is making these foam replicas so that I can fight in them safely and also move in ways that I can't really move in those boots. And I'm really excited about it. It's something that I've thought about for years and wasn't really sure how to do. Speaking of fighting, I've reached a few milestones as far as health and fitness go. Quite a while back, I showed all of you some footage of me when I was first trying to get back into martial art, a simplistic Shaolin form, since I went through some health problems and stuff over the past decade. And since then, I'm making quite a bit of progress. Almost every day, I'm downstairs practicing martial art and doing a pretty, formidable workout, which hasn't always been very easy for me in the past decade. I studied martial art all through my 20s. I wasn't able to do it very much in my 30s because of health issues, and that was really hard for me. And now I feel like I'm going on a whole new journey through martial art. I'm looking at it in a totally different way and learning new things every day. And it's I think one of the most important things that's happening surrounding this project that I didn't really expect. And it's given me a lot of confidence that I'm going to be able to pull off all of the things that are demanded in this story. I knew that I could make it work, but it's starting to look like I'll be able to do more than make it work. It's gonna. I think I'm gonna be able to do things that I was not sure I would be able to do. So I'm really happy about that. So I guess that's where I am this month. It's amazing that we're getting to do this. Lots of people told me that it wouldn't be possible because of the economy is collapsing, the industry is collapsing. It's an election year. There's all sorts of anxieties and insecurities. But I felt like people wanted to do this, and it turns out that was true. If you want to do something that nobody else is doing, you kind of have to do things that nobody else will advise. That's not a guarantee of success or anything, but you do have to take you have to take risks a little bit, and I think that's what we've decided to do. And I don't just mean me, but you too. And it's your support on the Kickstarter, of course, but also just your continued interest that's driving this whole thing forward. And it feels like it's going into a new world. You know, it feels like the world's changing concerning, you know, this niche of it that I inhabit, and it feels like we're kind of in out in front of it, and that's exciting. It's scary too, but I just wanted to thank you again. I'll probably do that every time I come on here to talk to you. But also, I wanted to encourage all of you to ask questions, or you can talk to me on social media and stuff. I'm usually really accessible. Thank you all for being here, and I'll see you next time.